With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Trae Young.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. They've got James. Darius Garland is out there with Price. Then there's Moses Malone. And it's Shays in at the four spot. And for the Hawks, in the backcourt, it's the stars Young and Murray. DeAndre Hunter out there with Hunter. And it's Harris in at the small forward. Conference rivals, Greg, butting heads in this one. How does that raise the stakes here?
Well, both teams want this one bad, and a chance to prove they're the dominant squad. I think it's going to get pretty heated at some point here tonight.
So Cleveland will get the first possession. Malone outside. Hunter grabs the miss. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Murray finds Harris. And stolen by LeBron. And here's Price. He's covered by Murray. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's the Hawks with the ball. Hunter dishes to Murray. And stolen by Malone. Pass to Shays. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hunter. So here's Cleveland, and the dunk by LeBron. Well, it was the Hawks winning their last game against Detroit.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one, and then they made good adjustments along the way.
I thought their game plan was really spot on, and we saw that in their scoring more than anything else. This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Young pass to Hunter. Chalk up two there.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Passes it to James. Over Harris. That one a little long.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Well, J.B. Bickerstaff, Greg, has done a tremendous job in his time with this Cavaliers team.
Has had him on the winning track since his first full season with the team. Really getting the most out of this roster. Not full of superstars, but full of guys who enjoy playing together.
If LeBron gets speed at the rim, it takes a couple of steel walls to slow him down. And even then, he'll finish the job.
Young's shot is off. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. James, the pass to Malone. Goes up to the stripe. It's deflected.
Boy, Joe Harris refusing to give an inch, and he is rewarded with a trip to the free throw line. Nicely done.
It's his first trip to the line.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Harris.
Being a second-round pick should never define you, and for Joe Harris, it has not. This guy is now one of the elite, feared three-point threats in the entire league. Understanding who he is and how he can be a part of a team.
Cunningham, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
He just powered that one.
One of the game's top dunkers. Here's Hunter. Backed in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists now in this one.
And how about the find by Trae, making sure he keeps his teammates involved.
The shot's good. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Hunter kicks to Hunter. Sinks the three-pointer. Hunter's got 5 points so far.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Young with the ball. Now guarded by Price. Here's Hunter. And again, it's Atlanta.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. Check in for the Cavaliers. John Wall comes in for Garland. And a look at the recent power rankings. Some interesting stories here in the early part of December. Take a look at the Heat. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And you know, right now, Atlanta, they've sure made a statement here early on, outpacing some teams that were expected to be better, owning that top spot and defending it with pride.
Now, here's Wall. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now, he averages about 9 points a game. Here's Malone. Got a piece of it. Hunter dishes to Young. Hunter, the pass to Hunter. Now here is Harris. Another 3 for Atlanta.
We all know Joe Harris is a dead-eye shooter from distance who helps space the floor. What a look.
Here's Wall, and it's denied. Murray outside. Lets it go with the 3. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Ball passes to Malone. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
You can see how much John Wall wants to keep his teammates engaged. Puts the pass exactly where it needs to be.
Young from downtown, and the 3 ball is good. Murray's got a couple of threes now in the first for Atlanta.
Such a height mismatch out on the perimeter, and they give up the triple.
And Wall kicks to Cunningham. Jones, the pass to Malone. Just 5 to shoot. To the paint. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Now, here's Hunter. In the game against Detroit, very impressive.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Malone passes to Price, and good that time.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And so it's Atlanta in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've done a lot of great work from long range. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
Well, as a shooter, when the ball is sent back in your direction enough times, it can certainly have an impact on your mind.
Here's Young. An 11-point game for him in the win against Detroit.
And don't forget the sensational plays he made out there. He saw the court so well, firing perfect passes to teammates for wide-open shots.
On the court for Cleveland, Jones is out there with Wall. Then it's Cunningham, then there's Doherty, and it's Shays in at the 4. Early in the season, there are always some surprises, Greg. It goes to show you how impossible the NBA season is to actually predict.
And you never know what's going to happen, Kevin, until the game starts. Some teams look good and flop out of the gates. Other teams take giant leaps forward.
Here is Wall. He has yet to score. Three-pointer. The shot, no good. The Hawks leading by 12. Young pass to Hunter. Over Wall. And there's Hunter on the assist by Young. Young's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Pass to Shades. Now here's Cunningham. Guarded by Harris. Rejected by Harris. Young pass to Hunter. Over Shades. Doherty grabs the board. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Donovan Mitchell has fit in great with the Cavaliers. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said he's unbelievable, always uplifting, positive, thinking about other people first. And to me, that's more important than all this put the ball in the basket stuff. Those are the types of people you want to surround yourself with. Kevin?
Oh, David, that is outstanding. Thank you so much. They retain possession. Doherty, no luck.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Offensive rebound. Murray kicks to Harris. There's the pass to Hunter. Good on the three-point shot. Hunter's got 5 points now this quarter.
We so often identify Joe Harris as strictly a shooter, but this guy, he is a tremendous passer as well.
Timeout called, Cleveland. For the Hawks, Martin's checked in for Harris. Bogdanovich comes in for Murray. And it's Joseph in for Trae Young. Then for the Cavaliers, Moses Malone. He's checked in for Doherty. James comes in for Jones. And it's Garland in for John Wall. Shays the pass to Malone. Here's LeBron. Hunter grabs the miss. Hunter's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Garland, the pass to LeBron. That's tipped out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. And here's what the Cavaliers' schedule looks like. On Friday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Chicago Bulls. And then on Sunday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And that game against the Spurs, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
And Cleveland making a change here. Jones is checked in. And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. And here's a rundown of the rookies already having a huge impact in their first season. These are the NBA's rookie scoring leaders. You take a look at Hunter, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
And there's always firepower in every rookie class, but even among the top guns, he's the best of the best. He'll be an offensive force for years to come. And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Garland finds Jones. And here's Cunningham. Here's Garland. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Garland's got his first 2 points.
Boy, how about the nimbleness to overcome the defense inside. Darius Garland makes his opportunities.
Cunningham dishes it to James. Stolen by Joseph. Ring shot on the way. Buries the jump shot.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's James. Rebound by the Hawks. Hunter's got 7 rebounds in the game. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Puts up a 3. He doesn't hit that one. Excellent D that time from Jones. Pass to LeBron. There's 1:26 left in the first half of basketball. And Cunningham gets it to go on the assist by James. Cunningham's got 4 points in the quarter. The Hawks leading by 22. Hunter for 3. Shoots over Malone. Hunter no good. The Cavaliers shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. They get it back. Malone's shot good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Passes it to Hunter. Fires for 3. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Here's Cunningham. It's tipped. Joseph against Garland. Hunter with it. 13 points in the game.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
And it's Big Dog with the foul. That's his first foul.
In for the Cavaliers, ball saved. Mark Price.
Joseph against Garland. And it's slammed in by Malone.
Here is a guy who is not shy about sharing the basketball. If you are open, Darius Garland will find you.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
And so it's Atlanta sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Joined by Coach Quinn Snyder. Quinn, your team is competing at a very high level. What do you think that's happening?
Well, we're trying to defend. And, we've been a little bit fortunate, too, that missed some shots. But more than anything, we just want to try to guard and make it hard on them.
Got to make them feel you. Thanks, Quinn. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Atlanta Hawks.
Well, you can tell these guys are on the same page. They're communicating well. Each guy has his role and isn't trying to go outside of that, Shaq.
Yeah, and those are the best teams to play on. Everyone feels like they're contributing, but each guy is sticking to what he does well.
All right, now I think we should check out the Rookie of the Year race.
We know how hard it could be for rookies, but so far this group has done an awesome job for adjusting to the speed of the game.
You could make a strong case for any of these guys to win the award. That's how deep this class is. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And you know, Big Dog has been really making it happen, guys.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
Really putting his handprint on this game. You love the hustle, you love the work ethic he has had on display.
In the backcourt, it's the stars, Young and Murray. Trent's out there with Hunter, and it's Hunter in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
One shot.
That one misses for Young. Great. You look at the size of some of these point guards now. Magic Johnson would feel right at home.
Yeah, it's a part of a larger trend with all the switching defensively. If you have just one smaller guy on the floor, he is going to get targeted.
The Cavaliers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
Yeah, and Malone excels at putting himself in a great position, really on both ends. Just a dynamite rebounder and interior scorer.
And he sinks the second. The Hawks leading by 22. Murray outside. Driving the lane, shooting foul. As the whistle blows, he'll shoot 2 free throws.
The assertiveness paying off for Murray. He draws the foul by taking it right to the knee.
Atlanta shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And so Murray nails both of them. Here's Garland. Pass to Malone. Here's the floater. Yep, that one goes. 9 points for Moses Malone.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Malone with the block.
And how about the quick stare by Malone to get up and deter that shot, utilizing that size and reach for the rejection.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Floats it up for James.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
Here's Young. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
And we tend to focus on the outside shooting with Young, but his in-between game is just as lethal.
LeBron passes to Shea. Back to LeBron, and he uses the glass on the layup. 8 points for LeBron.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
And Young kicks to Okongwu. Here's Hunter. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
The slam dunk by Garland.
LeBron James always surveying the floor. Few players in the history of the game have the court vision that LeBron has.
Good on the triple. Hunter's got 21 in the game.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
And it's sent back by Okongwu.
but only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
The kick out to Young. Murray for three. Here's Okongwu. Good work there as it goes.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
One thing, Greg, you notice about Taurean Prince, he can play anywhere, against anyone.
And he's a versatile player who gives you just a ton of effort. Drop Prince into any lineup, any scheme, and he's going to find a way to affect the game.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, the league says it wants every team to play to win, but All-Star Kevin Durant said it's just not realistic, adding, each year only a few teams can win it. If you're not going to be a playoff or play-in team, might as well go for a top pick, get some reps for guys who ordinarily wouldn't make the rotation, and maybe change their lives as well. Kevin?
Man, that's an interesting take. Thanks, DA. For Atlanta, they have only one missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And the first one at the line is good. Cunningham, he's checked in for Cleveland. Both free throws good from Okongwu. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. The pass to Malone. Basket good. Malone's got 5 points in the quarter.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Here's Young. Nails it with a hand in his face. Here is Price. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Lobbed up there for Cunningham.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And it's Hunter with the jam.
Oh, what a feed by Murray. He's got that pass-first mentality. You always want to play with guys that play that way.
And the Cavaliers call time here. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Ball's checked in. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. To take a look at the Hawks. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And checking out Cleveland. They're down in 8th place.
And, you know, right now for Atlanta, they've gotten off to a terrific start this year. We knew they were capable of playing terrific basketball, and so far, they have not disappointed.
Yeah, and there really hasn't been any feeling out process for them at the start of the season. They were in peak form immediately.
Prince, that's for 2. In Atlanta again with the bucket. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. Wall looking for an opening. Shoots from the high post, and the basket is good.
You have to be aware of where John Wall is, because at this point he's built his game to be a 3-level scorer. The mid-range is pure.
For 3, Murray buries it from 3-point range. Murray's got 5 points now this quarter.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Here's Shays, and that one is hammered home.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Young for 3. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Young's got 9 points here in the second half. James in the post, guarded by Prince.
And what you're seeing is LeBron James get to the spots on the floor he wants to, and now you're going to have to try to break his rhythm. That's tough to do.
For three, Murray. And so it's Atlanta rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They have been excellent at both ends of the floor. The scoreboard showing what a complete performance this has been. Back to the action in just a minute. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. On the court for Cleveland, they've got Darius Garland. Cunningham is out there with Jones, and it's LeBron James, and it's Wall in at the point guard position.
And LeBron makes that insane dribble move look so effortless. What a showman he is.
Young finds Prince from 17 feet out, and Jones sends it back. He lobs it up, and Jones sends it home.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Here's Hunter, and then Hunter with the jam.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. To the inside, Cunningham. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. We've seen players criticized for skipping their media obligations after tough losses, Greg. How egregious is that in your opinion?
Well, you know, they say the true test of character is how you respond to when things aren't going your way. So for me, it's important to be accountable in those tough moments.
And Cunningham is an elite offensive player, a guy who can score in bunches and does a little bit of everything for his team.
It's good. Nice touch there from Okongwu.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And then Hunter with the jam.
Boy, doesn't get any easier than that. What a size advantage, and just goes to work.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Here's Chase.
Oh.
You got to be kidding.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. He put a little extra on that one.
Here's Hunter. Cunningham with some nice D. Timeout called, Cleveland. A different look now for Cleveland. Nance comes in for Cunningham. And it's Price in for John Wall. For Cleveland, they've gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Okay, time now for an injury report. For an update on Moses Malone's injury, let's go to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for the Cavaliers. And this is an unfortunate injury, potentially devastating for them. Right in the heart of the schedule, this is a major blow. The coaches are going to find out a lot about their team. Guys?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
There's no question, because even if you know what's wrong, individuals have different healing times. The time frames can be totally different for similar injuries.
And the NBA, Doris, removing the limit on the number of Supermax contracts that one team can have. Why is that?
Well, I think some teams on course to have 3 supermax guys, just the way their players are growing, and the league opted for more nuanced ways to discourage big payrolls.
That's going to be over and back, not watching for the line that time.
He completely lost focus since the break, turning the ball over multiple times, and that's after no turnovers in the first half.
He dishes it to Malone. Up again, James on the follow. James has got 17 now, just in the second half.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Watch out.
That one misses for Price.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
And here's Malone. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Prince's shot is good.
It's a real skill to be able to move without the basketball. Taurean Prince just looking for windows to score, and he does.
James against Prince. And it's sent back by Prince. Murray finds Okongwu. Takes a shot at the elbow. And there's Murray on the assist by Okongwu.
And getting the shot he wanted. Murray loves it from in close.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Malone against Hunter. Garland, that's for 2. And he hits the jumper for 2.
Yeah, surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
Hunter with a screen on Garland. And Young kicks to Murray. No good from outside.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Price against Okongwu. Shays the pass to Garland. Here's Malone. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Hawks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Big Dog.
Boy, I think he made his presence felt in the paint more than anywhere else. This guy's rebounding numbers were outstanding. He controlled the glass.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
They're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
One thing Garland has always done is shoot doors. Now he's connecting at a higher clip.
Well, Kevin, we know that shooters shoot, and if you have that mindset, you never go away from it. The key for Darius Garland is the talent has always been there. He entered the league so young, efficiency was going to become a natural part of his game. And now, all of a sudden, the ability to include his teammates. This guy has a wealth of talent.
It's starting to look like a repeat of last night, guys. He's battling really hard out there.
Oh, he sure is. I mean, these past 2 games, his energy level has been sensational. Whether it's a putback like that or other hustle plays, he's been everywhere.
3rd personal. Team's 5th. Shooting for Cleveland, LeBron James. At the line for 2.
Free throw good, James.
What's striking about LeBron James is how his game has morphed to now it's all about guile and smarts and experience. He continues to dominate, just in a different way.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Wide open look here for Murray. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And once they smell blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Out to Price. Back to Garland. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Big Dog.